The New England Patriots just got sneaky good news. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. On the daily Patriots content, don't miss out. All you got to do, subscribe, notification bell, boom, hit the like button. Front of the episode, something I don't think you're going to expect me to be talking about. Might surprise you. You might 100% disagree. We'll see in just a second. But as well, at the end of the episode, there we go. We're going to talk about some injuries and some good news for the Patriots going into this week's matchup against Old Man Rodgers and the Steelers. So let's jump into it. First and foremost, the game last night, Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, 31-21. You might look at me and say, Aaron, how the heck are you going to find sneaky good news, any good news from this football game? Well, I'm going to tell you right here. The Buffalo Bills did not look as good as people thought they were going to look against the Miami Dolphins. Again, Miami Dolphins looking not ideal, looking atrocious. Tua not looking as bad as he did week one. Obviously, when you look at his box score, his stat line. But again, the Bills in this game showed, hey, we are a beatable team. Laugh at me all you want. That is totally fine. But you look at this game compared, and let's remember, this game was in Buffalo, 31-21. The Patriots went into Miami, should have realistically scored 35 points. We'll get into that later, obviously, Borgalis. But then you can argue, sure, Miami, there's 27 points right there. But again, putting up more points in Miami, and the Bills, one of their touchdowns came from, roughing the kicker, that extended the drive, that led to a touchdown. Again, I understand that's football, but going into halftime, the game was tied, and in Miami was surprising a lot of people, throwing haymakers, sticking in the game as long as they could. The reason I bring this up, and I want to reiterate this game, is because I think we have two kind of different contingencies of fans right now in this rebuild that the Patriots are doing. And I truly believe the Patriots have the ability to sweep the Dolphins, the ability to sweep the Jets, and with the Bills, I truly think they can split with the Bills. I think they can surprise a lot of people. And the reason I bring this game up is people are putting the Bills, and the Bills have a lot of weapons. Obviously, you look at James Cook, he had a great game yesterday. Josh Allen had a solid game yesterday. But the reason I bring this up is the Buffalo Bills are mortal. They are going to lose some games. And I think with a game like this, with against the Dolphins, that again is a rough team, I think it's a possibility, again, at Buffalo, that the Patriots have a shot in a couple weeks, handful of weeks. Let's look at the schedule. 3 weeks down the road. So after the Panthers in Buffalo, I think they have the opportunity that Sunday night at 8:20 to surprise some people. Laugh at me all you want. Say I'm way too optimistic. I do not care. Again, I think this team is meshing. I think they're figuring things out, especially when it comes to offensively. When you look at Josh McDaniels, Drake May, how they're working together, how he's explaining things in his helmet before the plays developed, and you have to agree, he looked a lot better in the Miami game than he did the Raiders game. And I think that will continue forward as well. I think there's going to be more ways to figure in how to work in people like Travion Henderson, like Pop Douglas. Hey, how can we work these people in, taking advantage of every opportunity they got to touch the ball like they did in the Miami game? Again, I think it's only going to get better. As well defensively, we're bringing back, hopefully this week, your boy Christian Gonzalez. If he comes back, things should only be better for this team moving forward. So again, am I telling you the New England Patriots are going to go into Buffalo and kill the Bills? No. What I am telling you is I think that game is going to be closer than we think. Is it possible they go in and get embarrassed? Sure, of course, that can happen. But I also think people are underestimating this Patriots team and what the potential that they have. What the potential they have, especially catching the Bills at home Sunday night, throwing haymakers, nothing to lose against a team like the Bills. You never No. So again, I think last night's game against the Dolphins showed that the Buffalo Bills, they're human. The Dolphins, still the Dolphins, not ideal. Mike McDonald, let's see how long he has left there. Who the heck knows? But the Patriots will be able to hang, should be able to hang with the Bills and could surprise them. What are your thoughts? Laugh at me all you want. That's totally fine. I don't care. But comment below. And again, we jump into the game from last week when we played the Dolphins. Ladies and gentlemen, football is back. And that means for me as a PE teacher, I'm not going to have to guess in my head, what's the over-under of how many kids are going to cry during this dodgeball game? Those days are over because guess what? I just teamed up with DraftKings. That's right. And for new customers, I got a beautiful offer for you guys that you're not going to want to dodge. Bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube. That's right, $200 off to watch every out-of-market game. It's that simple. This is what you guys got to do. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Sign up using promo code STP. Bet $5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then guess what? Celebrate because you just dodged the dodgeball of adulthood. What a line right there. So don't miss out. STP, DraftKings.com. Do not miss out. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or check the description for full responsible gaming info. Dolphins. Again, Tua, our secondary looking a little rough. I would tell you right now, defensively, the Bills look better. Yes. And obviously, offensively, they have a lot of weapons. I'd be an idiot not to say that. But again, I think with bringing back Christian Gonzalez, that is going to be a massive, massive help in the secondary. So again, tell me what you think. You look at the rushing attack from the Dolphins, but you got to remember, I guess the Dolphins, it felt like for the most part, in all reality, they were behind in that game. So 32 passing attempts compared to 15 carries. And then you look at this game, they tried for maybe a little more balanced approach with 25 carries, so 10 more than the Patriots game, and then 34 passes. But again, tell me what you think. How do you feel going in a couple weeks going into the Bills? You might be saying, Aaron, it's a little premature. I don't care. Game was on last night. Want to get a fresh take. What are your thoughts? I think they're human. I think we have a more than good shot to upset them at least once this year. Comment below. Would love to hear from you. And again, let's not forget, you have this week, you have big game against the Steelers. That following week, the Panthers, still not what people think they should be with the young talent they have on that team. And then you play the Bills, and then you go into a stretch that should be easier. But again, I think laugh at me all you want, like I've said 100 times. But I think they could surprise people that Sunday night, October 5th. You never know. Last but not least, injury report. Keon White there, boom. Christian Gonzalez there, boom. Perfect practice attendance on Thursday. We got people healthy going into this game in Foxborough Sunday afternoon against the Steelers. That's big. We need everyone on all fronts ready to go as we go up against a team that, again, Mike Tomlin, the man, even his bad teams make the playoffs somehow, some way. So, again, what are your thoughts? Christian Gonzalez, I know I asked you the other day, do you think he's playing, yay or nay? Again, I think everything points in the direction that he will be playing. As well, Keon White looks like he's getting better, obviously, from the illness, being on the field, dressed. And then the Bills, the Steelers, whatever, comment below, whatever you want to talk about. But would love to hear from you. So comment below. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We'll talk later. Enjoy your weekends. We'll talk tomorrow. Peace.